How Alexander the Great became worth $1.6 trillion. In the annals of history, the name Alexander the Great resonates as a colossus, a conqueror whose exploits stretched from the Mediterranean to the Indian subcontinent. While his military conquests and strategic brilliance are well documented, a lesser-known facet of his legacy lies in the incredible wealth he amassed during his reign. Conquest and the expansion of the Macedonian Empire. Alexander's journey towards immense wealth began with his conquests, which laid the foundation for the expansion of the Macedonian Empire. His military campaigns, spanning from Greece to Egypt, Persia, and beyond, brought vast territories under his rule. The acquisition of these territories translated into control over valuable resources, including gold, silver, precious gems, and fertile lands. Each conquest brought treasures that contributed to the burgeoning wealth of Alexander's empire. The sacking of Persian cities, in particular, yielded unimaginable riches, with Persepolis famously serving as a trove of treasures. The spoils of war, including precious metals, artwork, and exotic goods, became the pillars of Alexander's burgeoning financial empire. Control over trade routes and economic hubs. Beyond military triumphs, Alexander strategically secured control over key trade routes and economic hubs. The integration of these strategic locations into the Macedonian Empire facilitated the flow of wealth through trade, enabling Alexander to tax commerce and accumulate substantial revenues. Controlling vital trade routes connecting East and West positioned Alexander's empire at the crossroads of lucrative commerce. The imposition of tariffs and taxes on goods passing through these routes contributed to a steady influx of wealth. The economic dominance established under Alexander's rule became a pivotal factor in his financial ascendancy. Treasures of the Persian Empire. The conquest of Persia, one of the wealthiest empires of its time, elevated Alexander's financial standing to unprecedented heights. The riches of Persian kings, accumulated over centuries, became part of Alexander's treasury. The fabled wealth of Persian monarchs, including the legendary Darius I, added immeasurable value to Alexander's growing fortune. The Achaemenid Empire's treasuries, adorned with gold and precious stones, became a symbol of opulence. Alexander's appropriation of these treasures not only augmented his personal wealth, but also enriched the Macedonian coffers. The sheer magnitude of Persian wealth played a pivotal role in elevating Alexander to unparalleled financial prowess. The Siege of Tyre and maritime wealth. The strategic siege of the island city of Tyre showcased Alexander's mastery in leveraging maritime wealth. The control of coastal regions and ports expanded the empire's economic reach, enabling Alexander to tap into the lucrative maritime trade that flourished in the Mediterranean. Tyre, known for its maritime prominence, held significant economic value. By subduing this maritime power, Alexander gained control over lucrative sea routes, further diversifying and fortifying his economic portfolio. The spoils of Tyre, including maritime trade revenues and valuable resources, contributed substantially to Alexander's astronomical wealth. Cultural and artistic plunder. Beyond the accumulation of tangible wealth, Alexander's conquests included the appropriation of cultural and artistic treasures. The Hellenistic era ushered in a fusion of diverse artistic styles, as seen in the blending of Greek and Persian influences, further enhancing the aesthetic wealth of the empire. The conquests under Alexander's rule facilitated the amalgamation of diverse cultural and artistic traditions. The artistic treasures, ranging from sculptures and paintings to intricate artifacts, became not only symbols of conquest but also valuable assets. The cultural plunder under Alexander's reign added an intangible yet significant dimension to his overall wealth. Monetary policies and economic innovation. Alexander implemented innovative monetary policies that contributed to the stability and growth of the Macedonian economy. The introduction of a standardized currency, the silver tetradrachm, streamlined trade and taxation, fostering economic growth and reinforcing the financial infrastructure of the empire. Alexander's currency reforms standardized transactions across his vast empire. The tetradrachm, with its iconic depiction of Alexander wearing the lion skin headdress of Hercules, became a symbol of economic unity. The stability and reliability of this currency enhanced trade, encouraged investment, and played a pivotal role in accumulating wealth. Urban planning and architectural marvels, building the wealth of empires. Beyond military conquests and economic strategies, Alexander the Great's financial prowess extended to urban planning and architectural endeavors. The cities founded or renovated by Alexander, known as Alexandrias, became not just geopolitical strongholds but centers of commerce, culture, and wealth generation. The meticulous planning and architectural grandeur of cities like Alexandria in Egypt and Bucephala in the Indian subcontinent reflected Alexander's vision for economic prosperity. These cities, strategically positioned along trade routes, became hubs of commerce, attracting merchants, scholars, and artisans. The urban planning initiatives undertaken by Alexander laid the groundwork for sustained economic growth, further solidifying his financial legacy. The legacy of wealth and cultural exchange. Alexander's far-reaching conquests facilitated unprecedented cultural exchange. The fusion of Greek, Persian, Egyptian, and Indian cultures under his rule not only enriched the tapestry of human civilization, but also contributed to the economic vitality of the empire. The amalgamation of diverse cultural practices and traditions became a source of economic vibrancy. The cultural exchange under Alexander's reign transcended mere aesthetics. It became an economic catalyst. The blending of diverse traditions stimulated trade in goods and ideas, fostering a climate of innovation and economic dynamism. The cultural synthesis underpinning the Hellenistic era laid the groundwork for flourishing markets and entrepreneurial endeavors. The role of strategic alliances and diplomacy. While military conquests played a significant role in Alexander's wealth accumulation, strategic alliances and diplomatic initiatives were equally crucial. By forging alliances with local rulers and integrating conquered territories through diplomacy, Alexander created a more stable geopolitical landscape that favored economic growth. Alexander's adeptness in diplomacy, exemplified by marriages with Persian princesses and the adoption of Persian customs, contributed to the stability of his empire. This diplomatic finesse not only mitigated resistance in conquered territories but also facilitated economic cooperation. The decline and fragmentation of Alexander's empire. As with all empires, the zenith of wealth was accompanied by the challenges of governance, succession, and the inherent fragility of expansive realms. Following Alexander's untimely death in 323 BC, his empire experienced a rapid fragmentation. The division among his generals, the Diadochi, marked the beginning of the end for the unified Macedonian Empire. The division of the empire among the Diadochi resulted in economic challenges. The once cohesive economic policies and centralized control over wealth were replaced by regional rule. In the grand tapestry of history, the story of Alexander the Great's ascent to financial greatness unveils a multifaceted narrative. From the spoils of conquests and control over trade routes to the treasures of Persia, maritime wealth, cultural plunder, and innovative monetary policies, each facet contributes to the awe-inspiring figure of $1.6 trillion associated with Alexander's legacy. As we navigate the labyrinthine corridors of ancient economies and the strategic brilliance of a conqueror, Alexander the Great's financial empire stands as a testament to the symbiotic relationship between military conquests, economic dominance, and cultural assimilation. The $1.6 trillion valuation becomes not just a numerical representation, but a reflection of an empire's vastness, its diverse treasures, and the enduring legacy of a leader whose financial acumen echoed through the corridors of time. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.